Today, I'm going to show you about this oval leaf huckleberry. I am about to uppot it into this slightly bigger pot, and I've noticed with some of the other plants that it has a really interesting root structure, and the relevance of this is I haven't seen any other videos of a plant this big, so let me show you its roots. All right, so I got it out of its pot, and the thing I just want to call all your attention to is if you look at how much like actual woody materials in here, I find that really fascinating. For context, people have not successfully domesticated huckleberries, and this plant is one of the biggest I've seen. This is a relative of the mountain huckleberry that most people know in Idaho. And my goal with potting is I was actually going to use like 50% basically pine bark right here. And then I got some peat moss that's had some wood chips fall in it. But I'm going to just try to replicate a lot of what I see here because it's done this well this far. And I think that's really interesting. The only other thing I'm going to add is I'm actually going to add some ericoid mycorrhizal fungi because that's one of the reasons in the research that people think that huckleberries have such a tough time adapting to basically being planted from greenhouses. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So here is a final look at the 3 plants I uppotted. They're looking pretty good in the soil. Some of the leaves I'm a little bit concerned about. I'm not sure if this has to do with some of the colder temperatures or potentially taking them out of kind of the unheated greenhouse I've been in. It's really interesting seeing the plants. Like they have all these little growths on the bottom and the tops here, and you can see these little buds swelling. I mean, the middle one that we just uppotted, some of it hasn't waken up as soon. I'm not totally sure why, but I think the buds are really interesting, and the red color is definitely notable. So the middle one looks great. It's the latest to wake up. And this one over here, this one's woken up, I think, one of the earliest, and it's not looking too good. I was taking a look at some of my blueberries, and I saw like a little bit of ruffledness like this, and I'm not sure what that's indicative of, but if any of you are experts in Vaccinium, let me know. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about oval leaf huckleberries.